Some consider the 1970s to be the heyday of great films. The old studio system was gone, and American filmmakers were free to tackle diverse and gritty subject matter in innovative ways. Coined the New Hollywood, the films were often controversial and provocative, and they played at multiplexes across America.
I like to watch.
But the studios moved towards more generic fare geared towards selling the most tickets to the most people. Summer blockbusters and tentpole films became the norm until all that Hollywood made available was homogenized films geared towards the largest audience demographic.
I'm as mad as hell!
The Sundance Film Festival emerged in 1985 in Park City, Utah, taking its name from the founder Robert Redford's most famous maverick film character. The nonprofit's mission was simple: to showcase independent films and encourage filmmakers from diverse and underrepresented backgrounds to make movies with a unique vision and voice. Meanwhile, in New York, John Cooper was performing in cabarets. The young gay man from the Fresno area had studied at San Diego University and then moved to the big city to pursue work in the theater as an actor, dancer, and director. A fateful layover in Utah introduced Cooper to the world of Sundance, and he began an internship at the Sundance Institute in 1989. Within a few years, he had created the festival's first short film program, then continued as its chief programmer. By the beginning of the 1990s, Sundance had created a renaissance of independent film. Robert Redford has said it was Cooper who was always pushing LGBT films and women filmmakers long before it was socially tenable.
It's a lesbian relationship film, but it's really a relationship film. Finally, something that's coming from the gay filmmakers that's not morose.
The 1990s were a seminal year in LGBT film with the birth of the new queer cinema movement. Never before had there been so many films by and about our community.
Go Fish is a lesbian film, and it deals with trying to find a girlfriend and kind of how hard it is to try and find a girlfriend.
All these films are coming from a place of passion, a place of stories that they need to tell. I think that's the hallmark of what the films are at Sundance.
Continuing his unflinching support of LGBT film, Cooper also became the director of programming at OUTFEST from 1995 to 1998, then continued with the organization on the board of directors until 2002.
My name is John Cooper.
In 2003, Cooper became Sundance's programming director, then in 2009 was promoted to the festival director position. In all, Cooper has worked at Sundance for 27 years. During his tenure, Cooper has played a key role in Sundance's venture into online programming, with the goal of introducing these films to a larger and younger audience. He's also been responsible for many other programs, including Sundance Institute at BAM, as well as the Next program for ultra-low budgets. Recently, he took American independent film on the road to Los Angeles, as well as creating Sundance satellite programs in London and Tokyo. The recently created New Frontier section for virtual reality has promised to take audiences and filmmakers to the next technological level.
Is when you put on the headset and put on the earphones and you get transported into the story. It's a phenomenal experience to have.
For nearly 30 years, John Cooper has been committed to nurturing fresh and independent storytelling, providing a voice to underrepresented films and filmmakers, and providing audiences with alternatives to mainstream studio fare. Each year, he makes it look effortless while keeping it fresh and forward-thinking. What was once considered fringe cinema screened at a remote snow-capped ski resort has continued to capture the hearts and minds of viewers and subsequently garnered Sundance alumni with America's highest honors for film.
Every new program that I've put into place since I've been here has been based on, I want to make sure that independent film stays very vital to audience.
For LGBT filmmakers, he has been our biggest cheerleader and champion. Some of the most influential queer filmmakers of our time got their start at Sundance and are still telling the stories of our lives today. Whatever the future holds for LGBT films and filmmakers, it will always be in large part thanks to the foundations laid and nurtured by John Cooper.
We're still looking for new voices. We're looking for original ways to tell stories. We're looking for creativity that's changing across all the different platforms. So that's what's always driven us.
This festival grows by what the artists do. You just have to be responsive and like, all right, let's do this. Let's make sure that these films are getting attention